residents.
We wanted to go a little bit deeper on the inside to see the inner workings of a solar panel training course. The acronym that is used for this class is PV, which is short for photovoltaics. This class is a first of its kind in an accredited institution in the U.S. The school is Laney College, which is located in Oakland, California.
My name is Steve Weldon. I'm an instructor at Laney College. The motivation for this class came about last fall when public awareness, high price of gas, the green movement took over. I had looked into solar 20 years in the past. When it first came out, I spent a lot of time going to seminars and classes. At the time I said, you know, I don't think it's going to sell. Power was still very cheap. After the seminar I went to last August, I said, hey, you know, I think its time has come. And probably from the little demonstration I showed you, I think it was impressive, showing you how much of a fireball we can get out of 4 little panels. The wattage we produced out there was sufficient to power up a good part of your house. Certainly the lighting and all the smaller convenience outlets, what you saw there would handle that. The state is going to give you so much money back. The federal government gives you a direct tax write-off. That's a big one. So the homeowner right now is going to pay somewhere around 50% of the real cost. It's not attached to anything, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's turn this thing a little bit so we're more perpendicular to the sun. Swing.
A lot of people just don't have access to this kind of education, even though it's constantly in the news and it's really popular. Everybody talks about green jobs. It's really hard to get into. There really are not that many programs, or if they are, they cost hundreds of dollars, or they're geared towards people with engineering degrees or who have been electricians for many years.
This is still just the beginning. Every day things are changing for the better. We were talking today about possibly putting the photovoltaic properties into paints on a house. Everything could be PV on the outside of a building. For everything that's touched by the sun could harvest the energy.
I really think it's going to have a strong future in our economy, and I think a lot of people really come around to seeing that this is something that we need to address. This is the start, and this is a great way to get some training and get a foot in the door.
Once the economy starts to turn around and consumer confidence comes back into the marketplace, I think that there's going to be a really big movement. A lot of people are going to want this done. A lot of people are going to be needed to do the work. Here you could learn to be an installer. You could learn to be a designer. We teach design, estimate, site survey, everything it takes to put the whole thing together. I've been telling people, I said, you watch, because Laney is so far ahead of the curve on setting up this class and running people through here and getting an education. I said, Obama's going to come here to this school. He's going to come here to see one of the biggest programs on the West Coast. There's nobody else teaching this stuff.
Now that we have established that there are organizations and institutions teaching these vital green skills, let's visit Habitat for Humanity, who has been helping people with housing while making green building a priority.
We are building 28 homes right now. We just completed our annual Build-A-Thon. Our goal was to frame 20 homes out of the 28 in 4 days. The largest day that we had was Saturday, which was our first of the 4 days, and usually the most chaotic is the first day, and we had 350 people. It actually went very smoothly. There was a lot of planning and a ton of involvement with all of our staff. We have many different departments who are involved at different levels. Our project management integrates green building into our plans. Our construction management obviously are the ones who put all of the features in place and the systems. We're always looking into different opportunities to go with greener products, as well as determining what is an actual green product. There's a lot of greenwashing, as they call it, out there. Products, vinyl companies saying that their vinyl is green because it never breaks down. But the manufacturing process and the health hazard, because if your house catches on fire, it melts and releases this toxic fume. Vinyl's not at all green product. Durability is a big factor, as well as recycled content, as well as really looking at the whole product's life cycle. So how is it extracted? How is it processed? What kind of pollution is associated in the processing, manufacturing, transporting of that product?